we continue this coverage. Ben, you know, these candidates have been out knocking on doors, hitting the streets, and trying to get people to listen about their platforms. And this has been going on since early summer.
It really has.
Yeah.
It's the home stretch now. We just have hours to go. Joining us now is Assistant Professor of Political Science, Dr. Kimberly Martin from Georgia Southern University. She's been paying attention to all the ins and outs of this political season. We want to thank you for joining us today. We appreciate that.
Of course.
So why don't we start, just a little bit about, sort of kind of what kind of day we're shaping up to see here. People tend to vote at higher rates in elections featuring statewide or sort of national contests. So we expect the turnout to be a little lower. What do you make of what we've seen so far?
Yeah, we know that elections, the percentage of people that turn out to vote in elections, midterm elections, is usually 15 to 20% lower than than presidential elections. But we're not even in a midterm election. We're in an off-year election. So we expect for turnout to be a lot lower. Not only that, but usually there are issues on the ballot, some hot topic issues. If you think about last year, I know you both remember last year in our midterm elections, we had some hot topic issues like abortion and voter rights. We had some high-profile candidates as well. We don't have any of those things this year, and those are the things that keep voters from being attracted to the polls, and then keep our polling and keep our voter turnout lower in these elections.
Well, I know that some people probably went on to the Secretary of State website and tried to see a sample ballot, and they found that they didn't have anything to choose from.
That's right. Yeah, I think there were even a couple of places in unincorporated Chatham this morning where people showed up to a polling place and then were told you don't actually have anything to vote on, and they were disappointed, of course, and a little bit confused. Yeah. So that does happen.
Well, Kim, let's talk a little bit now about Garden City.
Right.
The mayoral race that's happening. Of course, Bruce Campbell is the incumbent. He was able to move into that seat when Don Bethune, who's been in politics there forever, it seems, stepped down for health reasons. And Bruce Campbell, in fact, is also the first African-American mayor in Garden City. He's being challenged this time around by Gary Monroe. I want to know what you think in terms of how this race will shape up.
Right, so we have, usually candidates have an incumbent advantage. So that means someone who is already in their position has a much easier race or a much easier pathway to winning the election. We've got this going right now with Gary Coleman. We've got Campbell. We've got someone who has been in office for over a year now. But it's only been a year, and that hasn't really given him a lot of time for people to see what his platform is, to see what his record is. So then we have another person who's challenging him. We've got someone who has run for public office before, and so both of them kind of bring different strengths to the table. Gary Campbell was Public Works, and so far into his terms, he's expanded CAT. He has overseen some equipment for the police and fire, and he wants to work on affordable housing now. So him doing that, plus his challenger also having some strengths as well, working in the city for a while. So I think that it's really anybody's race at this point in Garden City.
Well, with Garden City being the city for industry, we're talking Gulfstream, we're talking also about some other major industries there. People are really paying close attention to this, even Georgia Ports Authority.
That's right.
This particular race, because there's a lot at stake.
Yeah, there is a lot at stake. You've got people in Garden City who are being affected by the ports. We've got the city getting ready for the Hyundai plant as well. So this is an important election for Garden City.
I want to head out to the edge of the county when we're talking about the ocean side of the county. Tybee is electing a new mayor. We have Matt Kitchens, Julia Pierce, Brian West, Shirley Sessions, not up for re-election there after being a longtime city leader. What do you think are the issues that are driving people to the polls there right now?
Right, so we have a unique situation in Tybee where none of the candidates are actually incumbents. So again, this is really up for grabs. Now the two big issues that they're looking at in Tybee right now are Orange Crush and also the state of short-term vacation rentals. Now all of the candidates have talked about their stances on these issues, but all of the candidates have actually sort of similar opinions. So the differences between them is actually very small. We do have West did say that he would like, if there was reform for short-term vacation rentals for it to be in certain areas of Tybee Island, but the others are also in favor of regulating short-term vacation rentals as well. Kitchens has said that he would like for Orange Crush to stay away from Tybee Island, but the others feel like they can handle it with some outside help. So those are the big issues that are confronting Tybee voters tonight.
All right, Dr. Kimberly Martin, we appreciate your time and supporting us as we let our viewers know what's going on when it comes to this election, and one that truly is very important to them.